you're right. It actually comes back to the skill set, understanding people's knowledge base around timber, because most of what we see is that swap out. The building is designed as the most common solution, which might be concrete in some jurisdictions, might be steel in another, and then someone decides, no, we're going to do it in timber. Okay, let's just swap out that column and that beam with timber, and actually that fundamentally doesn't work.
It
from
doesn't.
what we're seeing.
But what I would say is, whilst it may seem, what I'd hate to express is the idea that there's this kind of monumental learning curve and nobody can start this journey. But I think what I also like to do is often the challenge we face in talking to people about timber is in asking people to think about it with equivalence to other materials. Yeah. So people often say to me, do I need a special main contractor? Well, look, think about the way you might buy a steel and concrete frame. Yeah. You're going to employ a subcontractor. Yeah. That subcontractor has amazing experience and they're going to do design. Yeah. They're going to procure loads of different components. They're going to engineer connections. Nobody goes and buys, well, actually do if you get precast, but nobody goes and buys that kind of rib deck slab. They're buying reinforcement, aggregate, sand, cement, steel tray, all timber, those things. So, if you want to understand whether you've designed the most efficient steel frame, you're probably going to go and talk to some of those people. And if you want to design the most efficient timber frame, you're going to do the same. Yeah. But the way that you buy it isn't that vastly different. No. It just feels a little bit scary.